Welcome to the Best 5-Minute Wine Podcast with Forrest Kelly.
If you had to create a wine that was inspired by your personality or your journey with One Hope, what would it be called? Would it be something bold and full-bodied, or maybe a little bubbly with a surprising twist?
I'd call it R&R for
the Best 5-Minute Wine Podcast.
Okay, so is the winery open to the public?
We did just start releasing a few appointments on talk. Before that, it was available by referral only and word of mouth. And we did that for a few years, and it was really great. And we wanted to make sure the experience was excellent. And so now that I feel like we've been open for 3 full years now, it's kind of time to start swinging the gates open a little more. It's an amazing food and wine experience. Our chef is great. He comes from cooking under Chef Morimoto, Chef Chiarello, and most recently was at the Four Seasons before coming to us. We have a really special food and wine experience. So for people who are foodies and love wine and the combination of the two of them, it's really one of the best experiences you can get here in the Valley.
Did you design the property?
I was a big part of the experience design. The most famous architect in Napa history, Howard Backen, who recently passed, but 88, who touched over 50 restaurants and some of the most iconic wineries here in Napa, as well as things like restoration hardware and these amazing architectural things. He's our architect of the winery. Another architect, David Rulon, who worked with him for 15 years, helped design the home. And then the villa on the property is a third architect who's a very talented up-and-coming guy here in Napa. My wife, Megan, who is our art director and creative director, is the interior designer of all 3 spaces and worked with all of those architects.
Wow.
And I've rarely ever had as good a product market fit as this property had from day one, with opening the home, the winery, and now the last little part, the guest cottage in the back. And you have to see it to really explain it. I'm sure there's some images around, and I've got some recent really great drone footage, but it still doesn't do it justice because the mountains that surround it and the vineyards. And
yeah, when you've got 4 or 5 creative minds like that working towards one cause, is there a wow portion? Because whenever you're designing something, you always want that wow.
The home has a couple different spaces that are that. The whole thing is the view that's framed up from the great room and the great room itself. But the tower is probably one of the places that people think about. And then at the winery, there's a place called the Oak Room, and it's like old world barrel cellar in France or Italy meets this modern twist of black plaster and up and down lighting, and just a beautiful, beautiful space that kind of captures the best of the old world and new world in one space. And we do really special dinners there, ranging from milestone birthdays and anniversaries to, gathering some of the greatest thinkers of our time together around that table to enjoy wine and dinner and help solve some of the world's biggest challenges.
Do you have, I know it's a tough one, but the elevator pitch for onehopewine.com to kind of inspire people to go not only buy the wine, but to donate and et cetera, et cetera?
Buy world-class wine made in the heart of Napa and bring it to your doorstep while raising money for great cause of your choice in your local community or globally, and be a part of our community that's giving back year-round through drinking incredible wine and choosing One Hope.
Okay, last question here. This is the heat is on. If you had to create a wine that was inspired by your personality or your journey with One Hope, what would it be called? One. And what kind of wine would it be? Would it be something bold and full-bodied, or maybe a little bubbly with a surprising twist?
I'd call it R&R for resilient and relentless. And it'd be a Rutherford Old Vine Zinfandel, leathery and earthy, and feels like it's gone through all the seasons to get here.
Wow. R&R. Interesting. Not rest and relaxation, but
resilient and relentless.
Yeah.
That's what I think of when I think of R&R, is like, it's not time for rest and relaxation. It's a lot of my experience with One Hope has been building, and it's really fun and it's really rewarding, but rest and relaxation. At the same time, we've created a space in Napa that's about one of the most peaceful and joyful places in the world. Truly, it's magical and it's got a soul and stuff. And so I'm lucky. If you're going to if you're going to be relentless and have to be resilient, it's great to do it in a really magical spot surrounded by beauty and the power of wine and giving back. And I have nothing to complain about, but I think my wine would reflect kind of me as an entrepreneur and me as a builder, and it would have grit, you know?
Awesome. It's been a pleasure, and hope to get up there sometime. I live here in Southern California near Joshua Tree, a little south of you. But yeah.
Real pleasure, and thank you, Forrest. This is how we've gotten the word out over the years, is just people who have taken an interest and used their microphone to share about us. And I don't take any of it for granted, and I'm grateful for all of it.
The best 5-minute wine podcast.
Don't forget my favorite part.
Please like and follow. Oh.